Hey, what's up, guys? Your boy OG Black with the fire one today on this Saturday for you guys. Remember, smash, like, subscribe. Remember, I got my new channel, the OG Black Show. You can find it on the description below. A lot of people have been having a little bit of trouble, but if you look for it, it's the OG Black Show. Don't forget my Patreon and PayPal and Cash App is open. All right, guys, today I'm going to talk to you guys about the day that Mencho was caught. You know, a lot of people right now all over the world, everywhere in Mexico, the US, they're looking for Mencho everywhere. And the crazy thing about it is he's right under their nose. But he's been caught before. You know, and the guy that caught him, I'm going to talk about him. He's currently doing 25 years. A lot of people know him as Don Chuey. A lot of them know him as El Chango. Jesus Mendez Vargas or El Chango Mendez, as a lot of people know him in El Aguaje. On October the 3rd of 2003, on 2003, he got a radio call from one of his elite groups that was patrolling the hills of Alaguaje and Aguilia, and they gave him a quick call, and they told him, "We got a group of guys here, a pack of 6 sicarios, one of them being Menchito." And he said, "Oh, really?" Mencho already had a good reputation for what was going on in Michoacan. Um, he was a local kid from Alaguaje too. He had been seen all over the cockfighting pits. He worked in the avocado fields. He grew a little pot for a while, and they knew that he was really close to the Valencia brothers, which were the heart, and the soul of Michoacan for a while. But they knew that the Valencias were on the way out, and El Chango Mendez went to the hills and pretty much had Metro tied up. You know, story goes that Metro thought he was an elite soldier, like an elite guy, because he had grown up in the Aguaje Hills, and he had grown up in the Aguaje, and he knew definitely what was going on everywhere. You know, it was October 3rd. It was a cold night. Actually, in Michoacan, when it happened, there was rain. There was a lot of cold. People were on the radios, and a lot of people say that El Chango Mendez had his number. Now, people were asking at that time who was El Mecho. Now, El Mecho was the head of the Valencia Sicarios. Um, the Valencias were trying to make a wave and push back into Michoacan, which they couldn't do at that time because they had been kicked out and they were hiding out in Jalisco. Um, the crazy thing about El Chango Mendez is that a lot of people don't know about him is that when he caught Mencho, a lot of people say that Mencho was really upset because he had him kneeling down, and it's no disrespect to Mencho or any of his guys. He had him kneeling down and he had him crying like a little kid and begging for his life. A lot of people say he humiliated him and made him do some pretty crazy things that I'm not going to get into, but you know, Chango Mendez was the man who humiliated him. Now, El Chango Mendez thought about it and he said, "You know what? I'm going to do a deal with you. If you promise not to return to Michoacan, if you promise that you and your boys will not, come into my side of town in Aguaje, Aguilia, things like that, we'll be okay. I'll let you go because you're from hometown. I know your family. I know your friends. We all know each other. I expect the same if it ever happens to me." Metro agreed. Um, El Chango left, and Chango's men, I guess, decided to do a little extra work for themselves, on not knowing who Metro was or who he was going to be later on in the future. Now, after he was let go, he went back all the way to Jalisco, even to Veracruz to hide out for a while. But he wasn't done yet, guys. Metro came back with the return commando team 2 years later, and he kidnapped Alejandro Mendez Vargas, a rich rancher. And if you guys don't know who that is, that's El Chango Mendez's brother. He is also one of the richest farmers that you could meet in Michoacan. A commando team of 12 guys went into a special ranch in Zapopan, not in Zapopan, in Aguilia, which Metro knew really good. He ended up taking El Chango Mendez's brother to Zapopan, Jalisco, where he tortured him, did some other things to him that I'm not going to get into. He ended up taking Chango Mendez's brother Alejandro back to Michoacan and dumping him on the side of the road. They ended up finding him, and one of his final words were, I believe, was El Chango, which meant Chango Mendez. Chango Mendez's brother's last final words were his brother. A lot of people who were there say that he was had a couple broken bones. I think both his ankles and hands were broken. All sorts of forms of intimidation. You know, it's your guys' Saturday, man. Smash, like, subscribe, and share, guys. Don't forget, I try to bring you guys all the fire videos of Mencho, the Chapos, anybody, man. The news is the news and history is the history, guys. All right, man. It's your boy OG Black. I hope you guys like this video. Smash, like, and subscribe, and don't forget to subscribe to my new channel. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'm out.